Nowadays, typical marketplaces to source your e-commerce dropshipping like Walmart, AliExpress, Amazon, eBay are filled with individual sellers all over the place. Plus, profitable dropshippers rely on other individual sellers' products to stay ahead of the competition. This is because they tend to have cheaper prices because they hold a specific product in stock in large quantities, or they're still in an initial phase and need to provide good service at a very low cost to rank up. Or some of them have direct relationships with manufacturers leading to better pricing. However, ignoring quality parameters when e-commerce dropshipping products from them can lead to a myriad of issues that can significantly harm your business. So let's break down the problems and their implications. Increased defects, flags, and bans on marketplaces, ignoring days until item delivery. Increases the risk of late shipments, deliveries. Ignoring review, score of the seller. Choosing sellers with poor review scores increases the likelihood of receiving defective products. Ignoring number of reviews of the seller. Sellers with few reviews may not be reliable, resulting in a higher incidence of product defects. As negative consequences, higher return rates. Dropshipping. Defective products increases return rates, which can be costly and time-consuming. Marketplace penalties. Frequent defects can lead to flags and bans on platforms like Amazon, eBay, jeopardizing your business's ability to operate. Next category of problems: failure to maintain top seller standards. Top seller standards require an even higher quality control over your fulfillment service. So in addition to being careful to not ignoring days until item delivery, review score, or number of reviews as mentioned before, don't also start. Ignoring free item return days. Not offering free returns or having a restrictive return policy can impact your eligibility for top seller perks. Ignoring item fulfilled by retailer. Not using fulfillment by the retailer can lead to delays and errors in order processing, negatively affecting your delivery times and overall seller performance. As negative consequences, higher marketplace fees. Not meeting the standards for top seller status can result in higher fees, reducing profit margins. Loss of perks and incentives and reduced sales. Lower marketplace ratings can reduce your product visibility, special badges and attractiveness, and other perks, which ultimately leads to fewer sales, put you at a competitive disadvantage. Now let's talk about the problems of increased complaints, lost clients, and negative reviews, ignoring days until item delivery. Late deliveries are a common source of customer complaints and negative reviews, resulting in lost clients. Ignoring free item return days. Without a customer-friendly return policy, you're likely to receive negative reviews and lose clients who feel they are stuck with an unsatisfactory product. Ignoring review, score of the seller. Poor review scores of sellers you work with can lead to more complaints about product quality and service, affecting your own reputation. Ignoring number of reviews of the seller. A low number of reviews can indicate inexperience or unreliability, resulting in negative customer experiences and reviews. As negative consequences, customer dissatisfaction. Poor product quality and service lead to complaints, which are costly to handle and damage your business's reputation. Negative reviews. Negative feedback and reviews deter potential customers, making it harder to acquire new clients. Client retention issues. Dissatisfied customers are unlikely to return, affecting your repeat business rates and overall customer lifetime value. As final category of problems, let's see profit loss due to poor fulfillment and returns. Ignoring days until item delivery. Delays in delivery can lead to order cancellations, refunds, and returns, directly impacting your profits. Ignoring shipping cost of the item. What was supposed to be a profitable product ends up affecting your overall sales and profit margins. Ignoring free item return days. A restrictive return policy can lead to chargebacks and profit loss. Ignoring item fulfilled by retailer. Not using retailer fulfillment can increase your operational costs and result in fulfillment errors, causing profit loss. Ignoring review. Score of the seller. Low review scores are often associated with higher defect rates, increasing your costs for returns and replacements. Ignoring number of reviews of the seller. Inexperienced sellers with few reviews may have inconsistent quality, leading to more returns and higher operational costs. As negative consequences, refunds and returns. Frequent returns and refunds directly impact your bottom line, increasing operational costs. Operational strain. Handling returns and complaints is mentally exhausting and takes time away from growing and improving your business. Lost revenue opportunities. Time spent dealing with these issues is time not spent on more productive activities, such as marketing or improving your product offerings. Now be aware that these quality filtering parameters actually should be crafted/targeted for different suppliers, marketplaces, and many other dropshipping factors like, for example, characteristics of the niche and sub-niche. Niche can have new or few sellers that still don't master the various aspects of the fulfillment dropshipping service. Niche of high-value products that, for example, might require a large number of positive feedback to reassure customers of their worth and reduce perceived risk. Niche with urgent and fast-moving goods versus non-urgent, where, for example, quick delivery is essential to maintain customer satisfaction and repeat business. Niche is about perishable goods that, for example, have a limited shelf life, necessitating rapid shipping to maintain freshness and quality. Niche is about non-fragile or fragile items that, for example, may face more issues during shipping, so a longer return window helps address any damage or defects. Niche can have low risk versus high risk of return products that require a generous return policy to instill confidence in customers and handle potential returns efficiently. Now, the quality filtering parameters should be also tailored for different sourcing location, platform, and end destination marketplace location. In eBay Marketplace, for example, you should focus more on having reliable seller ratings, while in Walmart, expectations are higher, which means that less reviews are necessary to establish credibility. But on Amazon, you know that, for example, Amazon prioritizes customer experience, and a longer return day period window supports this focus. Next, the quality filtering parameters should be crafted for different. Quality filtering parameters also depend on e-commerce, dropshipping expertise, and strategy. If you are a beginner dropshipper, you should be more careful with quality to mitigate risks because you have lower margin of error in the beginning to solidify your dropshipping store brand. You do high-volume dropshipping so that you should have stricter low thresholds for delivery times to ensure fast turnover and customer satisfaction. Finally, quality filtering parameters depend on external factors. Different seasonalities, summer, back to school, winter, etc., where during peak seasons you need to ensure timely delivery despite increased demand. Different holidays, Christmas, Cyber Monday, etc., where customers appreciate longer return windows because purchases are often gifts that might need to be returned or exchanged. Different global events, Ukraine-Russia war, COVID-19, etc., where you need to mitigate risks associated with potential disruptions in supply chains or logistics. So managing the numerous quality parameters associated with various e-commerce dropshipping factors is a complex task that requires careful attention. Without proper software, this complexity can lead to several issues, including business hurdles, mental confusion, and significant time wasted on product research. These problems become especially pronounced if you A. Neglect to filter the quality of your products, and B. Lack strategic guidelines for niche-targeted filtering. So we introduce to you SellersFiltering, your bulk quality filtering system for profitable e-commerce dropshippers. Niche target filter. Your product research is key to reduce amount of defects. Flags bans, maintain top seller standards, avoid losing profits, avoid losing time and mental effort in order fulfillment headaches, and guarantee your customers' happiness. Disclaimer: you don't need to be an advanced e-commerce dropshipper, no previous experience needed, you just need to start off on the right foot. All the instructions, UI, and features are pretty intuitive. So the critical quality filter parameters are 7 and are as follow. Review score. When choosing dropshipping suppliers, avoid those with poor review scores as they often signal issues like delayed shipments, poor quality, or bad customer service. Number of reviews. When selecting dropshipping suppliers, avoid those with few reviews as positive feedback might be fake. Higher number of reviews indicates a more reliable and trustworthy supplier. Days until delivery. When choosing dropshipping suppliers, avoid those with long delivery times that exceed your promises to customers. Select suppliers who can meet your advertised delivery times to ensure customer satisfaction. Shipping costs. When selecting dropshipping suppliers, avoid those with unexpectedly high shipping costs that could eat into your profits or deter customers with inflated prices. Number of free return days. Without the option to regulate these thresholds, you risk absorbing return costs, potentially leading to financial losses. Only Pro Plus sellers, for example. You want to avoid dropshipping from individual sellers that are not viewed yet as top pro sellers by their respective marketplaces, only fulfilled by the retailer. This is the option that allows you to choose if your supplier will fulfill the orders themselves. Not every untouched niche is automatically a good niche, and not every profitable product is a good product to list. No filtering through quality parameters, no chance of succeeding sustainability. The reasons why many dropshippers fail is precisely because of this absence of targeted filtering. With all this in mind, we offer you a set of generic threshold guidelines, configurations of the 7 quality filter parameters that will give you for any generic target of your e-commerce dropshipping store. Review, score of the seller. Low. Threshold. Consider setting a low threshold for review scores if you're just starting out or if you're sourcing from newer or lesser-known individual sellers. A score of 4 or above out of 5 could be a reasonable starting point. Aim for a higher score, such as 4.5 or 5, for established sellers with a proven track record of reliability and quality. High threshold. Aim for the max, such as 5. Number of reviews of the seller. Low threshold. For newer individual sellers, you might accept a lower number of reviews, perhaps 10 or more. This allows for some flexibility while still ensuring a level of credibility. For more established seller, aim for a higher number of reviews, such as 100 or more, to demonstrate consistent customer satisfaction over time. High threshold. Here, don't impose a limit. The higher, the better. Days until the seller promises to deliver. Low threshold. Here, the less the better. Set a low threshold of 2, 3 days for the number of days until delivery if you want to prioritize fast shipping. It's better to put 2 days as minimum because 0 days is unrealistic and can actually filter out some scams. High threshold. This could be around 7, 10 days, depending on your market and customer expectations. Consider a higher threshold, such as 20, 30 days, for products that may take longer to source or ship, such as custom or international orders. Always make sure everything doesn't contradict your predefined business policies. Shipping cost of the product. Low threshold. Here, don't impose a limit, the less the better. High threshold. Aim for a low shipping cost to remain competitive and not ruin your profits. $7 or less. Always make sure everything here doesn't contradict your predefined business policies. Free return days of the product. Low threshold. Offer a reasonable number of free return days to instill confidence in buyers. This could be around 30 days, which is a common industry standard. High threshold. Consider extending the free return period to 60 days for certain products or during promotional periods to attract more customers and increase trust in your brand. Only Pro Plus sellers and only fulfilled by the retailer. Aim for the Pro sellers and prioritize fulfillment by the retailer if you can, especially if you're in the beginning, in the learning process, so you can't take many risks. You can relax on these parameters as you get more experienced. Generic rules on filtering quality parameters will prevent you a lot of problems, but you still are at risk. However, additionally, as we already saw, these filtering parameters thresholds should be crafted/targeted for the many different factors like the characteristics of the niche, the kind of supplier, and many others. Sellers filtering allows you to save/build niche targets of quality parameters to quickly and strategically filter the right products for your multiple targets. Niche-targeted filters are a set of pre-configured quality parameters tailored to various aspects of your dynamic e-commerce dropshipping business niche, like filtering perishable products for the summer season on eBay. So let us introduce you the Send target strategy. Send stands for S, supplier, EN, destination marketplace, and niche, D, differentiator variables. So basically, this strategy needs you to build your niche-targeted filters first based on core factors, like supplier, end destination marketplace, and niche, adding then differentiator variables, like seasonality, holidays, etc. Also, understand that core factors, in contrast to differentiator factors, are stable variables that remain consistent throughout your e-commerce dropshipping journey. These fundamental elements play a foundational role in your business operations and customer interactions. Differentiator factors are more volatile variables throughout the time of your e-commerce dropshipping journey. So first step, define your core suppliers. Here are some generic advantages/disadvantages of the most common suppliers to dropship from, but at the end of the day, you choose what you are more familiar with and what you like. It's not the purpose of this video to tell you the best suppliers. Sourcing from Walmart, main advantages: brand reputation, trusted brand known for quality, product variety, wide range of products available. Competitive pricing, often offers competitive prices. Main disadvantages: limited control, less control over packaging and branding. Limited global reach, primarily serves the US. Sourcing from eBay, main advantages: diverse items, large selection of unique items. Global reach, operates internationally. Lower fees, generally lower fees compared to Amazon. Main disadvantages: variable shipping. Shipping reliability can vary. Customer service and fulfillment, more inconsistent experiences. Sourcing from Amazon main. Advantages: Prime membership, access to Prime customers. Trust and credibility, strong customer trust. Global reach, strong international presence. Main disadvantages: high fees. Higher fees compared to eBay. So, overall considerations. Profit margins. Compare fees and costs to ensure profitability. Market demand, research audience alignment, customer experience. Consider reliability and service quality. Second step for your target filters is to define your core and destination marketplaces. Again, these just are some generic advantages/disadvantages of the most common end marketplaces to dropship in. It's not the purpose of this video to decide for you the best marketplaces to dropship in. So, starting on e-commerce dropship and Walmart marketplace. Main advantages: brand trust. Walmart's established brand inspires confidence in buyers. Customer base, access to Walmart's loyal customer base. Low competition, less saturated marketplace compared to eBay and Amazon. Main disadvantages: strict requirements, high standards for seller performance and customer service. Limited seller control, less control over shipping and branding compared to eBay and self-fulfilled options. Geographic limitations: primarily serves the US, limiting international reach. E-commerce dropship and eBay marketplace. Main advantages: diverse inventory, extensive range of unique and niche products. Seller flexibility, more control over pricing, shipping, and branding compared to Amazon. Global reach, ability to reach a wide international audience. Lower fees, generally lower fees compared to Amazon, especially for smaller sellers. Main disadvantages: high competition. Intense competition among sellers can lead to price wars. E-commerce dropship and Amazon marketplace. Main advantages: Prime membership, access to Prime members who value fast shipping. Trust and credibility, strong customer trust in Amazon's fulfillment and customer service. Global presence, strong international marketplace presence. Main disadvantages: high fees. Amazon charges higher fees compared to eBay and has strict performance metrics. Intense competition. Competitive marketplace can make it challenging to stand out. So, overall considerations: profitability. Compare fees, shipping costs, and product pricing to ensure profitability. Operational ease. Consider logistics, customer service requirements, and platform policies. Long-term strategy. Evaluate scalability and sustainability of each marketplace for your business model. Third step, if you didn't find already, find your core 2-3 dropshipping niches that you want to focus on. If you have no idea yet, just check, for example, these 2 ways of getting into good niches in the recommendation card above. So now that you actually have your core factors defined, let's apply the send target strategy and build some fundamental target filters in your seller's filtering software. Okay, let's master the craft of niche targeted filter, your product research in e-commerce dropshipping. Let's start by analyzing the configuration of the parameters based on your chosen suppliers like eBay, Walmart, and Amazon. It mainly impacts 3 quality parameters. Low threshold for review score. eBay, a threshold of 89.5%, 4.5 stars or higher is good. Filters out suppliers with significant negative feedback while still allowing for some flexibility, as eBay tends to have a range of seller types. Walmart sellers are expected to maintain higher standards, so you can relax the review score threshold a bit to 4.2 stars or higher. Amazon Amazon has a rigorous review system with customers often expecting near perfection. Therefore, you can set a review score threshold of 4 stars or higher. Number of reviews. eBay. Aim for suppliers with at least 50 reviews. eBay has larger seller and customer base. This threshold helps ensure the feedback is reasonably reliable. Walmart. Look for suppliers with at least 30 reviews. Walmart's higher expectations mean that less reviews are necessary to establish credibility. Amazon. Prefer suppliers with at least 20 reviews. Amazon's marketplace is highly competitive, and a minimal number of reviews already indicates a supplier's consistency and trustworthiness. Low threshold for number of free return days. eBay. Prefer suppliers offering at least 14 days of free returns. This aligns with eBay's policies and gives customers ample time to assess their purchase. Walmart. Look for suppliers offering at least 30 days of free returns. Walmart emphasizes customer satisfaction, and a longer return period reflects this commitment. Amazon. Aim for suppliers offering at least 30 days of free returns. Amazon prioritizes customer experience, and a longer return window supports this focus. Let's continue the craft of these target filters regarding the end marketplace we want to dropship in. Setting high thresholds for days until delivery and shipping costs is crucial for meeting marketplace-specific customer expectations, prevent delays, excessive fees, and ensure reliable and fast shipping, and maintaining profitability. Days until delivery, eBay, domestic, 10 days or less. Most customers expect fast shipping within their country. eBay's buyer protection policies often emphasize timely delivery. International, 25 days or less, allows for reasonable shipping times while still being competitive. Ensure that tracking information is provided. Walmart, domestic, 7 days or less. Walmart's logistics network is robust, and customers expect quick delivery. Aligning with these expectations can enhance customer satisfaction. International, 20 days or less. Walmart's global reach requires a reasonable yet competitive international shipping time. Amazon, domestic, 5 days or less. Amazon Prime sets a high bar for fast delivery. Ensuring that suppliers can meet this threshold is critical. International, 14 days or less. Amazon's global reach and logistics support a 14-day threshold, balancing speed and reliability. In all marketplaces, it's better to put 2 days as minimum delivery because 0 days is unrealistic and can actually filter out some scams. Shipping costs. eBay, domestic, $5 or less. Many buyers filter by free or low-cost shipping. A $5 threshold ensures costs and profitability might still be manageable and attractive. International, $20 or less, balances the higher costs of international shipping while remaining competitive. Walmart, domestic, $4 or less, supports Walmart's low-cost strategy, appealing to price-sensitive customers. International, $15 or less, ensures that international shipping costs are competitive yet reasonable. Amazon, domestic, $3 or less. Many Amazon products are shipped free or at low cost. A $3 threshold ensures competitiveness. International, $10 or less, supports Amazon's global shipping strategy while maintaining reasonable costs. Now we are close to the end part, we should craft our target quality filter parameters according to the following niche characteristics: product category, value, urgency, perishability, fragility, return risk. Let's see how. Review score. For niches of high-value products, fragile or with new and fewer sellers. Low threshold, at least 4.5. This is because high-value products demand high review scores to justify their cost and build customer trust. No matter the marketplace, don't make it easy, margin 0. Fragile items necessitate careful handling and good packaging, which is reflected in high review scores. For niche with new and fewer sellers, you need to be careful as they don't master the various aspects of the fulfillment service yet, and still don't have good number of reviews. At least make sure that you raise the standard for review score. Number of reviews. For niches of high-value products or fragile products, low threshold 100. This is because high-value products require a large volume of positive feedback to reassure customers of their worth and reduce perceived risk. Fragile items necessitate careful handling and good packaging, which is reflected in high number of reviews. Days until delivery for niches of fast-moving products or perishable products. Domestic, 5 days or less. International, 15 days or less. This is because for fast-moving goods, quick delivery is essential to maintain customer satisfaction and repeat business. Perishable goods have a limited shelf life, necessitating rapid shipping to maintain freshness and quality. Always make sure everything doesn't contradict your predefined business policies. Shipping costs for niches of high-value products or low-risk return products. High threshold for domestic, $20. High threshold for international, $40. This is because for high-value items tend actually to give you greater margins of profit. Low-risk return products benefit from predictable shipping costs, as unexpected charges can affect profitability and customer satisfaction. So for these reasons, consider exceptionally tolerate a higher domestic threshold of $20 in ship costs so that you don't filter out profitable products unnecessarily. Number of free return days for niches of high-risk return products or fragile products. Low threshold, 40 days. This is because high-risk return products require a generous return policy to instill confidence in customers and handle potential returns efficiently. Fragile items may face more issues during shipping, so a longer return window helps address any damage or defects. Always make sure everything doesn't contradict your predefined business policies. Only Pro Plus sellers. For niches of high-value products, fast-moving, perishable, fragile, or high-risk return products. Requirement? Yes. This is because Pro Plus sellers are generally more reliable and experienced, ensuring better service, quality, and fulfillment. High-value items require trusted suppliers to maintain their perceived value and customer satisfaction. Fast-moving goods need reliable suppliers to keep up with demand and prevent stockouts. Perishable items require timely and proper handling, which experienced sellers are more likely to provide. Fragile items need careful packaging and shipping, best handled by professional sellers. High-risk return products benefit from the dependability of Pro Plus sellers, reducing the chances of returns. For products where quality is crucial, choosing Pro Plus sellers ensures a higher standard of service and reliability. Only fulfilled by the retailer. For niches of fast-moving products, perishable, or niche with new and fewer sellers. Requirement: yes. This is because ensuring that the supplier fulfills orders themselves guarantees better control over the fulfillment process, reducing the risk of errors, delays, and other issues. Fast-moving goods need reliable fulfillment to meet demand and prevent stockouts. Perishable items must be handled and shipped promptly to maintain their quality, best managed by the retailer. For niche with new and fewer sellers, you need to be careful as they don't master the various aspects of the fulfillment service yet. Finally, let's address the differentiator variables of the e-commerce dropshipping business that can affect the niche you choose. Differentiator factors: e-commerce, dropshipping expertise and strategy, beginner versus experienced dropshipper, review, score. Beginner dropshippers might want to improve slightly higher review score threshold, add 0.2 to 0.3 stars for example, initially to mitigate risks because you have lower margin of error in the beginning to solidify your e-commerce dropshipping store. Number of reviews. Increase the minimum threshold if you are beginner exactly for the same reasons. High volume dropshipping, days until delivery. Set stricter low thresholds for delivery times to ensure fast turnover and customer satisfaction. Number of free return days. You might offer longer return periods to accommodate large volumes and potential returns. External factors. Seasonal peaks. For example, back-to-school, summer products, winter clothing, etc. Days until delivery. Lower the high threshold during peak seasons to ensure timely delivery despite increased demand. Review score. Increase the low threshold for review scores to maintain quality standards during high demand periods. Special holidays, for example, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, etc. Review score. During special holidays, customers have high expectations. Increase the lower threshold of acceptable review scores to ensure that only highly rated suppliers are used. This helps maintain customer satisfaction and trust during peak shopping periods when competition is fierce. Days until delivery. Lower the maximum delivery time threshold to ensure customers receive their orders quickly. Customers expect fast shipping, especially for last-minute holiday shopping. Number of free return days. Consider extend the return period. Customers appreciate longer return windows during the holiday season when purchases are often gifts that might need to be returned or exchanged. International remarkable events, for example, pandemics, global conflicts, etc. Review score. Increase thresholds for review scores to prioritize suppliers with proven reliability and customer satisfaction during periods of uncertainty. Number of reviews. Set higher minimum thresholds to ensure suppliers have a history of consistent service and product quality. Only Pro Plus sellers. Mandate Pro Plus status to mitigate risks associated with potential disruptions in supply chains or logistics. Now that we have gone through all the adjustment principles, let's build concretely 4 target filter examples. Let's choose Walmart as supplier, for example, and eBay as marketplace. Let's pick 3 fundamental niches for the sake of these examples and characterize them fast. Remember, if you need to characterize fast your niches according to these characteristics I gave you, just ask ChatGPT the following. Characterize the niche of ergonomic office equipment by answering these questions. So upon checking the tables for Walmart as supplier, for example, and eBay as marketplace, the baseline quality parameters actually become like this. Let's do the adjustments of the quality parameters based on characteristics of the niche. Look at the final table about characteristics of the niche and go through all parameters in the niche characteristics column to see if you should adjust or not. For example, start on review score and then high value or non-high value, or any of these listed characteristics at all. Now let's do the adjustments of the quality parameters based on the differentiator factor that is the season of back to school. In this case, lowering high threshold on days until delivery and adding 0.2 to review score. Time to work on a similar profile, but for the niche of organic health. Back to school season doesn't really impact this niche. Finally, let's build the profile for the niche of trendy fashion, but on Christmas. Because of Christmas, in the end, we'll increase low threshold of review score by 0.2 and number of free return days by 15 days, and finally decreasing some days on days until delivery. Now that we built the profiles, we save all of them, and we're going to use them in the next videos. Please see how you can use these filters on SellersFiltering to optimize your product research phase in practical ways.